Well, welcome to the Scandinavian Kitchen, which is in that wild London. To Man Get Out, you'll understand what I'm talking about in a moment when you watch them perform different tracks. But this is a band I've been into for, is it best part of this year, isn't it? I think they're absolutely fantastic. Man Get Out, and I saw you in Hoxton at Underbelly and asked you to come and do a session on my radio show. Asked you to do this one. I've seen you since, and you're just getting better and better.
Thank you.
Not much you can say to that, really, is it? Oh, great.
It's great news.
Fill people in, because I know, what you're all about, but how did you come together?
We initially started with me and Joe having a bit of a jam. It's kind of one of those where Joe knew Rob through mutual friendship. Rob knew Chris at university, and I met Lars. Lars had just joined us, I would say, this year. Yeah. The best part of this year, so that's how we all met.
Do you feel at home here, by the way, Lars?
I do feel so at home here. This must be the best kitchen in all of London.
Just tell everybody where you're from.
I'm from Norway.
And what prompted you to go to Liverpool?
It's just the music scene, and I'm studying at LIPA with Dan, and it's all great. It's just the whole music vibe, I guess.
I love your accent. You've got your Norwegian, but then now you've got that Liverpool tilt where you're talking like that. It's fantastic. And also the name, I think it's quite funny how the name came about.
Joe will actually...
Joe.
Yeah, well, basically what it was, near our old practice room, there was like a sandwich shop called it was called Monge too. We said, one of us went out, recommended it to another, went out to look at it. It was actually Chris. And he came back saying, I can't find Monge too, but I can found this place called Man Get Out. That's basically how that came about.
Actually, as my dad did the same thing. He phoned me up and said, Jan, you did a shop online for us. He said, how do you cook these mangy toots? So how do you see yourself progressing? Because, you're doing really well. The fan base is growing by the second, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And that's down to the online tweets and stuff like that. But we're trying to get out as much as we can over the festive period.
What, in terms of gigging and not just partying?
Well, a bit of both, it has to be. But yeah, definitely. We've got a few gigs lined up. Especially in January, we've got a launch for one of our singles.
And that's going to be up in Liverpool, isn't it, at the end of January? And do you want to do it on your own? Would you like a sort of big deal because of the marketing that goes with it, or what?
There's a sway within the band, but personally, I'm not very into the whole corporate scene. I like independence, and I think that's what we're about. We've done it independently so far. We're growing in reputation, so hopefully, if it continues. The market's a bit screwed anyway.
So who's going to disagree?
That's just all the
Where's the dissent amongst the band?
I think we'll have to be sensible and listen. None of us have got bottomless pits of money, so we'll have to see what we can do.
Well, I'm sure it's all going to turn out fine, and thank you very much indeed for doing it this for us. Man Get Out.
Thank you.